When the owner of tonight's location first visited Cape St. Francis as a student, she only had $20 per night for a bed, yet the surroundings made it worth it. Years later, Cape St. Francis had remained her favorite little corner of the world. Only now she could create the beach house she had always dreamt of as a student. And I'm standing in it.
Serendipity, they call it, a happy accident. And that's what it was when the owner of this perfect beach house first spotted it. She was married with children and returning on holiday when a then old face brick place on the dunes caught her eye. Designer Karen Marsden would help her turn that old place into this.
Is it possible to get a better location than this?
This is really, truly one of the most beautiful parts of our country that I've ever seen. When I first came here with my client, she said, give us a beach home, give us a family home. And just standing on this deck, I was totally amazed by the surroundings and what this place is all about. Just so beautiful and so raw and so natural. For me, it was also so easy. I'm from this area. I grew up in Port Elizabeth and spent many holidays in this area. So it was like coming home.
For me, this also brings back childhood memories. Can we run onto those dunes?
I'm there, let's go.
The moment Karen first did exactly this and got the sand between her toes, seeing the house hunkered down in the dunes, she knew precisely how to do the decor.
This really is an amazing beach.
It really is magnificent. It's raw and it's unspoiled and so underdeveloped, and that's what makes Cape St. Francis so beautiful. And it was with this magnificence that it made styling of this home so easy. I just had to take a look at all the beauty that surrounds me and bring it into the home.
Divided by a perfectly situated gas fireplace, the living room and dining room both look onto and draw their feel directly from the beach, with linens, cottons and silks that all feel homespun.
I have an amazing supplier who names Lynette Villiers who does all this for me. If you just look at the detail, all the pleating, and it's just so natural, and I think it works perfectly for this house.
And you've got so many different textures.
Yeah. The key here was texture, the play on texture, very subtle. I love this table because it gave me an idea of almost like a piece of shipwreck. It might have been found close by here. And of course lots of shells. In fact, those shells over there were collected by the kids and strung together. So it really is about the family and their home, and it's made up of lots of beautiful different elements.
Given that eating and holidays tend to go hand in hand, the dining room decor is left mostly to glorious cooking and this cascading centerpiece.
I love the gigantic wind chime.
Wind chime, my shell chandelier. I thought it was perfect for here, especially when those little sea breezes that the area is well known for come through.
These chairs have quite an interesting texture.
This fabric's actually amazing, especially if you want to use it down on the coast. It doesn't attract moisture, and it's also easily just wiped down. So especially if there've been a little bit too many red wine glasses full, perfect for that.
For planning and spatial layout, they had the advantage of an architect who specializes in building homes in this very area, which meant that any concept was firmly rooted in well-known weather patterns and working with them.
It's quite a luxury to have two outside entertainment areas.
Yes, indeed it is. But the architect, when he was designing the house, realized he needed to create an area that's wind-free, particularly for the afternoons, which this area is well known for. And it's perfect the way it works, because we just close off the doors and this area becomes a wind-free area, and it's great. The days become longer, everybody lies here in the sun, has a barbecue. It's fabulous.
They planned this as a TV room, but until now, days have proven so full that they've yet to actually get a TV. Something of a miracle, given the entertainment demands of a house full of children from ages 5 to 21. It's a house those children will grow up in, and likely one that will remain a family escape for generations.
Finally a room I can blend into.
You're right, especially in this beach house of muted sandy tones. But that's why it's so much fun in this room. Lots of color, lots of brightness. Perfect for young girls with their fabulous little dressing table and bright high shine. And then you can see there's a love for birds going on with these girls. I've got something very interesting to show you.
Oh, they're actually lights.
They are.
That's beautiful.
Decals and lights. And nice thing to even do at home. I think you could even try to do it yourself. Anti-cutter plastic, a little bit of a 3D effect. And next door is little boy's room. And that's got a lovely nautical feel. Lots of sea creatures and natural elements. Again, I used the same woman, Lynette, who I used throughout the house, who does the most amazing handwork. Everything is handmade, hand-stitched. cushions in the shapes of whales and dolphins, little slip covers on the chairs with embroidery of sea creatures. And one of the things I really love is the animal height chart, so we can watch the boys grow taller in the house.
The perks of being the grown-ups in this pad are quite clear in the master bedroom, where you could hole up for the rest of your life if only they had 24-hour room service.
Wow, take a look at that, 180 degrees of sea views.
It's really a magnificent room. It's all in whites, crisp, and everything is hand-stitched and beautifully made. This looks just like the sand dunes we see outside. And of course, if I show you over here, just some of the detail on the cushions, again, all handmade, starfish, little pansy shells, some coral, just all quiet and peaceful.
I've got something that's going to look so good in here. Just hold on a second.
What are you doing here? You're destroying my peaceful, quiet room. Come, let's get out of here.
It needed a splash of color.
Both mother and daughter are avid readers, and when the action downstairs gets too much, the piece up here offers a perfect escape.
Karen, I can even put up with the white bedroom as long as I have a view like this.
That's what this is all about. I mean, the beauty, the nature. For me, it was the ultimate job. I'm a Cape Town girl, but coming back to my roots in the Eastern Cape has been like a dream come true.
The 1878 Cape St. Francis Lighthouse lends a feel of history and permanence, while the house itself has a wonderful spirit of forever young.